Now, this next thing is the most important part I want to mention out of this entire video, and that is Decentraland's proposed idea. It's just an idea, but they're trying to achieve. What is up, everybody? My name is Adam, and welcome back to Broke Man Finance. As usual, the crypto market has been on a roller coaster lately, and I don't care how much hype or potential you may have, you are not immune to this volatility. And yes, I am drinking a little bit right now, but not because of the dip in the market. Actually, I'm celebrating the dip because finally I can afford some shit. I'm drinking a little watermelon goza, and if you would like to send me a free beer for you to try and get a shout out on the channel, by all means, my email is in the description below. I will take all free beer you want to send. Free beer. And one of the cryptos I am very bullish on, but like I mentioned, they are not immune to this volatility, and that is Decentraland and their native token, Mana. Built on the Ethereum network, Decentraland allows users to create, explore, and trade in the first ever virtual world completely owned by its users, which will be much different than any metaverse that Mark Zuckerberg comes up with, but we'll talk about that more in just a minute. Decentraland has been one of the most popular games and popular cryptocurrencies for 2021 and have generated returns over 5,300% going through November. In the past 3 months alone, Mana has jumped over 500%, and we're just getting started. But when things dip, that just presents an opportunity for buying. I love when things go on sale. To be honest, I like bear markets. I like some of these crashes because my long-term vision, and hopefully your long-term vision too, it's just so, the crypto market is so much bigger in the next 20 years than where we're at right now. Even at all-time highs, it's going to be so much bigger. So whenever things start to go on sale like it is right now, I get excited because I'm getting more at a decent price and I'm buying as much as I can afford. And when a good dip happens with Decentraland, I am buying some. Now, I'm not going to go all in because there are lots of other cryptos dipping right now. If you look at CoinMarketCap, hell, everything's dipping. So I'm always buying some Bitcoin. I'm always buying Ethereum. I'm always going to buy me some Avalanche, some Solana, but I'm also stacking up some Mana at the same time. But let me start off talking about my main reason for wanting to buy the dip. First off, I think we have to change our mindsets. We have to stop thinking about the metaverse and NFTs as just this video game and these weird digital paintings that we can show people on our phones. It's going to be so much bigger than that. We have to start thinking bigger than that. I believe the NFT world and metaverse is going to play a big part of society over the next 10 years in the same way social media has. My first experience with social media, and I didn't even know social media was a thing. I didn't even know it had a title attached to it. But just like many of y'all, was that awkward ass MySpace page. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Think about the evolution and how much of a role it plays in our lives now compared to those awkward ass MySpace pages with the weird music and the top 8 friends. This is the beginning of some next level social media shit, and it's going to play a big part in the way we do things in the future. If you agree with that, or if you had that awkward ass MySpace page, then make sure you subscribe for more nostalgia, and do me a solid and remember to smash that like button. Back in February, Grayscale launched its Decentraland Trust, but Decentraland wasn't exactly mainstream back then, but it's getting more and more mainstream now. Because big transactions are happening on this platform, and when big money like institutional funds start piling in, us little bitty, itty bitty retail investors take notice. Grayscale has said that the metaverse is a $1 trillion opportunity. The amount of money being held in Decentraland's Grayscale Trust has more than doubled since March of this year. To me, that suggests that there is significant institutional demand for Decentraland. Now check out these land sales from the past 7 days. And you can see this for yourself on nonfungible.com. 1,085,000, 758,000, 518,000 times 2, 346,000, 308,000, and that's just the top sales from the past 7 days. That's just the land sales. Let me clarify. Now, if we look at the land sales of all time, now you see the one that made some headlines the other day. That top one of 2.4 million. Somebody paid 2.4 million for what looks like a substantial little corner lot in Decentraland. Of course, the 1,085,000, 913,000, 758,000, 703,000, $540,000 that people are paying for these plots of land in Decentraland. Point being, people are spending literally millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars for these virtual parcels. There are some big plans for these parcels because people don't pay that amount for just digital plots of land without having a plan to get some returns on those parcels. They have plans for these pieces of land that, because for whatever reason they believe that these pieces of land are going to generate them revenue in the future. And between the Sandbox and Decentraland, they have over $100 million of virtual land sold, and the majority of it has just started. Now, this next thing is the most important part I want to mention out of this entire video, and that is Decentraland's proposed idea. It's just an idea, but they're trying to achieve interoperability with other metaverses. The host of Coin Bureau, Guy, said if this comes to fruition, it will be a game changer, and I could not agree more. We're talking stupid amounts of money will be pumped in if they make this happen. They are seeking to make Decentraland's metaverse interoperable with at least 4 other crypto metaverse worlds. This will be done using an advanced protocol called IPSME, or Idempotent Publish Subscribe Messaging Environment. I think I got that right. Idempotent, it's not impotent. Guy said that there are no dates that have been detailed for this particular proposal, but it would be a game changer for metaverse cryptocurrencies for everybody if it could deliver on its promises. If Decentraland could actually make that happen, you're going to see that price skyrocket. And of course, Mark Zuckerberg is still in every conversation after he changed the company name from Facebook to Meta. He has made comments publicly that he plans on leading the way in the metaverse and doubling down on this virtual world. Okay, cool. Now, what will that look like? I have no idea, but I can only imagine that Facebook or Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, whatever, they are not planning on handing over the reins to its users like Decentraland. I'm sure that they are going to want full control over every aspect, and it will be very centralized if they go that route. But here's what I think they're going to do. And this is complete speculation on my part. Maybe I've been drinking too much. I don't know. But I think they're going to get into more of the metaverse hardware. The metaverse headsets and the glasses like the ones Zuckerberg had on in that metaverse commercial where he took them off and it was back in the real world. I feel like this is going to be their iPhone. I could see them helping in building the experience, but not necessarily building out the environment in which that experience takes place, if that makes sense. And if that turns out to be the case, and I think it's definitely in the realm of possibilities, again, complete speculation here, that Facebook or Meta, whatever, could team up with established metaverses like Decentraland and do some beta testing. And maybe they partner up, whatever, but I could definitely see a partnership somewhere down the road, especially if Facebook starts pumping out hardware and if Decentraland comes up with the pathway, the avenue to pop into various metaverses. That could be big. And again, this is just my random thoughts when I hear about this stuff. So, and maybe I've had a few too many Chardonnays. But let me know in the comments if you know anything different. Let me know some facts I'm not aware of. Let me hear some rumor. Let me hear some gossip. I love me some rumor mill. And as always, I hope you stay safe. I hope you get rich, and we will see you soon. Hey, free beer. Email me. I'll give you the address.